Minecraft is a really fun game, and there's lots of fun things that you can do in it, but sometimes it can be difficult to come up with those fun things. So today I'm going to provide you with 50. The first thing that I suggest doing is creating some form of new survival world and making sure that you don't cheat. You see, cheating in Minecraft, although it makes life considerably easier, kind of ruins the experience, and it means that you're less likely to actually go out and gather up resources, and quickly the game feels less fun. So make sure that you never type in these sorts of commands. Having said that, sometimes using cheats in Minecraft can be a little bit on the fun side, so use them sparingly. I think one of the first things that pretty much everyone does when they first get a hold of Minecraft is try and build themselves a house. I know I personally did back in 2011 or 2012, and I know for a fact that it looked quite a bit like this. I mean, yeah, not exactly pretty. So I would suggest hitting the world of YouTube and checking out some tutorials on how to make cool looking houses. This YouTuber right here is, he's an interesting chap that makes really good content. So now that you've done some learning, you can transfer those skills into Minecraft and hopefully you've got yourself a fairly cool looking abode. For example, this thing right here is an exact replica of the house that I'm currently sitting in recording this video. I'm somewhere about there. But the adventure to make a cool looking house does not stop there. You're going to want to fill it with redstone contraptions, and for this, I'd suggest checking out this interesting chap. I mean, you could subscribe to him as well if you like. Now that your house has been turned into a piston house and you can tell your dingle arm from your T flip-flop and your block swapper from your elbow, you can now move into doing some more exciting things in Minecraft. For example, exploring. Did you know that if you've generated a Minecraft world using a random seed, there's a very, very high likelihood that no one has ever seen that Minecraft world before? There's all sorts of terrain. There's pretty much everything there, and you should head out, perhaps grab yourself a boat, and check out the scenery, because these places are infinite. I mean, it's like exploring the real world, it's just you don't have to leave your chair. While you're at it, you could also try and find all the different types of structures in Minecraft. This one isn't exactly the most exciting one, a little desert village, but these things get crazy and also really difficult to find. I'm thinking of you, Woodland Mansion. Once you've done that, you could also try conquering all the other dimensions as well. Nether, not too difficult, End, yeah, that's a bit more of a challenge. And that's mainly thanks to this young lady, the Ender Dragon. I think it goes without saying that this is just great fun to try and complete the biggest challenge in Minecraft, and it's even more fun if you do it with your friends. I'd just suggest bringing some water, a bunch of snowballs to take out the end crystals, some arrows, and of course, the sword. But the end fun doesn't stop there. Once you kill off the Ender Dragon, it will open up an end gateway that will allow you to travel through into the End Islands dimension. These things are what you're looking for, they're known as end cities, and if you get really lucky, it will have a boat nearby, and if we just pop down underneath here, they contain these, the Elytra. They allow you to fly in Minecraft. So the next thing that you're going to want to do is get yourself some form of mob farm and also some form of sugarcane farm so that you can get yourself some fireworks. Fireworks combined with Elytra give you essentially a jetpack in Minecraft. I mean, I've been playing this game for a very long time. I never thought I would see the day where I could do this sort of thing. It's fantastic. In fact, I could spend this entire video saying how fun farms are to build. They're my favorite projects to work on, and for those of you who watch my Hermitcraft series, you will know that I work on quite a lot of big ones. But I'm not going to do that, so just build all the farms. I mean, let's be honest. And let's also be honest, once they're built, you should spend a little bit of time just reveling in all of the new resources that you've got. Wow, I'm really lagging. I actually have too many farms around me. Regardless of the lag, those items aren't doing much good on the floor, so I would suggest building some form of automatic storage system to keep all of them. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer, sorting systems are probably my second favourite thing to build in Minecraft, just slightly after farms. Anyway, aside from all the technical mumbo jumbo, when it comes to building in Minecraft, one of the best things you can possibly do is try and stick to a theme. If you stick to a theme, your builds are going to end up looking a lot better. But sometimes it's also good fun to take that theme and completely break it in certain areas of your base. For example, this recent project that I took on the Hermitcraft server looks a little bit different to the ocean stuff that we had going on upstairs. But just remember, if you're ever struggling for inspiration, the Minecraft community has probably built something pretty cool for you to look at. For example, this is Imperial City that I just downloaded from Planet Minecraft, and it is mental. It is seriously mental. I mean, look at the scale of some of these things. So just download them, grab some inspiration, and most importantly, have fun exploring. I mean, this place is endless. But if you're completely bored of standard Minecraft, you've done creative mode, you've done survival mode, and you're getting a little bit tired of it, then you can try one of the user-created adventure maps. These turn the game into something completely different. For example, this one is Payday. And once you've had a go at playing some adventure maps, you can have a go at actually building some. Now this isn't for the faint-hearted, because as you can probably tell, adventure maps are pretty huge projects. And they also involve quite a lot of these little fellas. I mean, if you click on these things, yeah, there's a lot of learning to do there. I mean, I still don't fully understand this stuff. But if you do stick with it all the way through to completion and you manage to build a fully functioning adventure map, why not invite some friends around and see if they like it? I don't actually have any friends, so I've had to use villagers. But if they enjoy it, then why not post it online and see what everyone else thinks? Speaking of getting together with friends and shooting fun projects and sharing them with people, shooting short films is honestly one of the most fun things you can do in Minecraft. Setting up little scenes, coming up with stories and everything like that, it's pretty much all me and my mates used to do. And one of them is on my YouTube channel. It's called The Cakery Bakery, and you know what? I'm actually pretty proud of it. But there's definitely room for improvement, and one of the best ways that you can improve the look of your short films is by using mods. Things like the shader mod and depth of field and everything like that comes together to create a really cinematic looking piece. I mean, some of the short films that people produce in Minecraft, if it wasn't for the blocky textures, I think they'd come out of Hollywood. Speaking of modifications, give them a try. I know I personally don't use them in many of my YouTube videos, but there's definitely plenty of fun to be had on the modded side of Minecraft. All sorts of different possibilities, all sorts of new features being added into the game. It may not be your cup of tea, but you should at least give it a go. And once you've played with enough mods, why not try making some for yourself? Now this is obviously easier if you already know how to program, but if you don't, there's plenty of tutorials on YouTube and it's a really good skill to learn. One of my favourite old series was Tango's Breaking Byte series, where he'd basically come up with a ridiculous idea and build a mod for it. It was hilarious. And if the super technical world of modded Minecraft doesn't quite take your fancy, then why not go right the way back to basics and download a super old version of the game. For example, this one, Beta 1.7. This was the first Minecraft update to involve pistons, which makes it one of my personal favourites. And if you're still not satisfied, why not take on a few challenges? For example, not using any weapons and not wearing any armour. I'll put a link to my recent video on it so that you can get some inspiration for them. Seriously though, if you haven't tried playing survival Minecraft in a custom world type or in amplified mode, then you really should. We did it in Hermitcraft Season 3 and it was hilariously good fun, if not a tiny bit scary. I mean, look at these things. But you can take it one step further when it comes to your terrain. You can try creating your own, and to do this I would suggest using third-party tools such as MC-Edit or for example the World Edit mod, and this will allow you to edit Minecraft worlds on a large scale. For example, yeah, something a bit like that, and there we go. Just a pair of lovely looking, totally natural mountains. Obviously, you could do much better than this. After creating your perfect landscape, why not try creating something that you recognize from real life? Can you tell where I am? I mean, I like to think that it's pretty obvious, but who knows? And once you're done with the physical world, why don't you move into the virtual world? I'm sure you have plenty of games that you personally really enjoy. Why not try recreate versions of them in Minecraft? Now, one of my favourite old Redstone videos that I watched way back in the early days was a chap called Codecrafted recreated Minecraft in Minecraft. I mean, how crazy is that? That's totally bonkers. Bringing it back down to earth a little bit, you should also try creating totally new and original games. For example, this little thing right here is a bomb defuse minigame that I created just the other day, which is a really fun thing to play with your friends. You have to get the right combination before the TNT explodes. And once you're done creating your own games, why not try playing other people's games? With lots of other people. I mean, there are plenty of servers out there with plenty of different players all running plenty of different games. Just hop on there and have a blast. Oh, I really don't know where I'm going in this place. I think what I'm trying to say is, playing with other people in Minecraft really is what makes the game the most fun. So I would suggest joining some form of survival multiplayer server and just getting your teeth sunk into it. Join in with all of the big projects, work with the other members on the server, and just try and build a really strong community, because that's what it's all about. Just kidding, community isn't the most important thing. Pranks definitely are. All the people on the server should get pranked. Build pranks that are stupid, daft, massive, annoying, frustrating, amazing, you name it, you should do it. Their reactions are always priceless. And once you inevitably get kicked from that survival multiplayer server for being too much of a hardcore prankster, you should try setting up your own server. Now, it'll be difficult, obviously from a technical standpoint, but also from a management standpoint, making sure that people are following the rules and not running havoc, and you're trying to keep control of the players and keep them happy. It may totally fail, but you'll learn a lot in the process. Once you're playing on some form of survival multiplayer server, be it someone else's or your own, you're probably going to want to get some form of testing world to allow you to test the builds that you want to build on that multiplayer server. It will save you a lot of time and also a lot of resources. I've had this one for probably around about 4 years now. And yes, one of my favourite things to do in Minecraft is to accidentally explode redstone contraptions. Now it is fun if you have a backup, not so fun if you don't, so be careful with that one. That being said, accidentally exploding redstone contraptions is a lot less fun than making massive redstone contraptions that explode in a controlled manner, aka super TNT cannons, aka this laser cannon, look! Did you see that? This thing shot a piece of TNT through these rings and took out a block that is 150 blocks away. It's a laser cannon. A laser cannon. It's totally ridiculous. And once you get bored of building cannons, then you can just move into missiles. Flying machines that make use of slime blocks and redstone blocks, and as of the latest updates, observers to actually travel across the sky. This thing was designed by CubedHost, and yes, is totally lethal. And with your newfound knowledge of all things lethal, why not try to create your own PvP defense station? Let's see what I can do right here. Maybe if I press this button? Okay, yeah, that probably just about does it. Holy mackerel! I love this thing. However, if violence isn't for you, then why not try making some music? Now this is Grande 1899's Noteblock World, and it is totally ridiculous. Right now, I'm trying my best to play Eye of the Tiger, which is honestly such a tune. If that seems a little bit tricky, then why not try to get every single type of music disc in Minecraft? There's quite a few of them that you have to get, and the only way that you can get them is through either dungeons or skeletons shooting creepers. Both of them are fairly rare occurrences. In fact, you could try building areas such as music rooms and chill out rooms, or aquariums inside your survival base. Not necessarily because they're actually useful, but because they're just really awesome things to have. I mean, I personally absolutely love this aquarium that I built on the Hermitcraft server. Then, once you've run out of useless ideas yourself, you can ask your friends or Twitter followers for extra ones. For example, this spoon door. And once the suggestions start getting really ridiculous, then you can start up a YouTube channel and show the world what you have created. If there's anything that I've learned, it's that people are interested in seeing what you create, whether it's daft, simple, stupid, or complex. Just hit the record button and put it out there. And after a few years of hard work, you might be sat here with 1.9 million subscribers creating a video called 50 Fun Things to Do in Minecraft, when in reality, there's only 49. And on that note, I think it's time to end. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.